of Taylor Tufts. Up the pitch. Headed away by Kennedy Bell. This one slotted through, getting to it is Jada Thomas by players such as Pele in the Brazilian uniform, which is very reminiscent of what Dallas is seeing right here. Good solid left-footed shot coming from the far side. It was too strong and off target. Michelle Gonzalez with the left-footed chance that's just a bit too strong. One there by Desiree Ramirez. CUP takes it back though. A good slotted ball finds Padohil. She has her pocket picked. Near side for Ramirez. She wanted to send it through and did so, but not expecting it was Taylor Tufts. Jostling for possession there, and Tallis will win the free kick. Remember, 35-minute halves in this age group. Obviously, whoever scores first puts himself at a great advantage. They would dearly like to get a goal in before the half. Still in the early stages, though. CUP with it in the midfield. Anna Padohil gets it. Brittany Duncan is making the run. Padohil will take it all the way down. And that will defender, and that is out for a corner kick. Could have been dangerous there. You never know how those deflections off the defenders are going to go. Dallas will wait one more opportunity to get their substitutes into the game. They're going to kick it short now to Emily Tovar. Tovar's going to right foot it towards goal, but it ends up wide. 3 substitutions, one for CUP. That's Haley Miller. She's going to come into the game, along with Emily Torres for Dallas. We'll get you that extra sub for Dallas here in just one moment. It's going to be Michelle Gonzalez coming into the game. So the goal kick puts it in on the restart and taken down by Emily Torres. Over to the near side by Jana Rearing. Torres had it just evade her grasp. Padohil chest for Haley Miller. Padohil making the run here on the near side. Duncan takes it back. Padohil still calling for the ball. Finally they try to play it, but she had vacated that particular area. Miscommunication there, but Olivia Shepard wins it back for the moment. Good work here as it's on the foot of Jada Thomas. Near side, she gets it to Torres. Run down by Janie Rearing. She was hoping that would run out. It will not. And that will be a throw-in coming up for Dallas. Dallas kicks SC. Trying to cement their place as the top team in this group with 3 wins. But CUP still has plenty to play for. Even with a draw, they would have the potential to carry through. They would like to win and not have to worry about it. Obviously, even if they win, that still is left to be determined. Offside will be the call there, as that ball came just a little bit too late from Padohil. Into touch. Okendo will get the throw. CUP able to win it. Into the midfield for Haley Miller. Shepard. Elliott. Not a bad idea, but wise to that was Michelle Slater. Into touch again, and another Dallas throw, as those seem to be picking up in frequency. Rolled over to the near side. Okendo will pick it up. She's got an option here. Torres trying to fight off the CUP player. And the foul will go against Torres. Duncan will take the free kick, puts it in towards the center of the pitch. Lift it up towards the box. Nobody really there in a Cincinnati jersey. A myriad of substitutions about to check in at their next opportune time. It looks like 4 players are going to come in for Cincinnati United. Cincinnati United puts it up the far side. Trying to track it down before it goes out. Cincinnati thought they had a corner kick, but that was always going to be a goal kick. More substitutions coming in for Dallas. It's going to be Jordan Beard and Taylor Tufts will come back into the game. The 4 coming in now for CUP are Kate Larbs, Megan Oduye, Caitlin Setters, and Ellie Padohil. So Ellie will join Anna on the pitch, and we've got 2 Padohils. We'll try to mention them by first name just to keep them straight. Comes over to Larbs. Larbs looking for some space. Had Duncan making the run, but the passing lane was not quite there. Shepard trying to lift it over the top, offside. So with the stoppage, we will get our hydration break. 0-0 is your score here in the early stages of this one. As we continue on with our coverage of the U14 girls matchup between CUP Gold and Dallas Kicks SC. I'll take one quick little break just so I can get a drink as well. Very hot here in Tulsa. The action heating up as well. We'll be right back. And we're back to it. Welcome back to the Mohawk Soccer Complex here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The hydration break is over, which means we're about halfway through half number one of this U14 girls matchup between CUP and Dallas Kicks. Anna Badohil tried to send that one across. Not quite there. A little bit lax on the pass there. Anna gets it near its side to Kate Larbs. The through ball looking for Anna. It came from Brittany Duncan. Now with Olivia Shepard. Haley Miller takes a spill. That one will go towards the keeper. There has been a score over in the other game, although I could not tell by who. We'll try to get that tracked down for you as these two teams are kind of interested in what's going on in the other game. Obviously, if Dallas is able to come out the victory, it doesn't matter for them as they will have 9 points and easily take the group. If CUP can end up winning, they are most interested in who scored that goal because they could find themselves coming down a goal differential. Into the heat of the day here as the sweat starts pouring down off everybody. Doesn't matter if you're running around or just sitting on the bench. This kind of weather will take it out of you. The players really need to keep hydrated, which is why they give them those breaks about midway through each half, especially when the sun is out. And the only game that we have not had them in is the U14 boys game, which basically because the rain delay happened a couple minutes before they would have had the hydration break. Other than that, they have been needed. CUP in control of the ball right now as they work it through the midfield, unsuccessfully challenging for the ball there was Michelle Slater. Getting it in towards the box is Haley Miller. It's played over towards the far side and it'll roll out. Substitutions about to check in for both teams. We'll see if they wait until after the corner kick. It is going to be a corner kick for CUP, and it looks like Duncan will go over and take it. They will allow the substitutions. We'll get you those names as soon as we can. Desiree Ramirez will come on for Dallas, and back into the game as well will be Jordan Rhodes. So everybody's set now. The whistle goes, and we'll have the corner kick. It'll be a right footer along the line, and that one skirts out. Not necessarily the best effort on that attempt. Back out into the midfield after taking a couple deflections. Shepard plays it far side. Slotted ball through looking for Jordan Rhodes. She wanted to get it to Miller. Instead, it was played right into the teeth of the defense. Now it's Duncan playing from some of a central defensive midfield role. Trying to cross it over towards Miller. She may have been in an offside position. Doesn't matter now as Dallas look to play it over the top, but a little bit too ambitious there from Tufts. She thought that somebody might have been making the run, but in this heat, you have to be a little more forthright in trying to figure out what is going on in terms of making those runs. Pushing to success was Jada Thomas. Almost made a good deal out of it. Dallas still in possession as they try to get it back on top of the box. Taylor Tufts couldn't quite find the handle there. Now it's over with Jordan Martinez. And we will get a foul coming out. Dallas will boot it away. Ramirez trying to get to it, takes a bit of a bump there, but got the head ball off first, but that threw her off just enough that she could not track it down. Intercepted there. Tufts will go over and try to make it halftime over on that other game, so we'll welcome in anybody who might be watching that game as they might be interested over here. Cutting in now is Rhodes, wanted to take on the defender. Uses her size, cuts it back. Right foot towards the penalty spot. A good shot there, but not on target from Haley Miller. Again, one substitution each for each team. Check that. It's actually going to be 2 now for CUP. Coming back into the game is Samantha Mesa for Dallas. It'll be Becky Dean and Kennedy Bell for CUP. Again, we welcome you into this Turbo Sports production of the USYS Soccer National Championships. We appreciate everybody who's watching online. It's been an interesting day today. Had a lot of weather breaks and everything, and it's just kind of had anything that can go wrong has, but as long as we get the games out to the fans, that is the main thing. Our little trials and tribulations are of little note to you at home. Dallas getting it over towards the middle. Coming in late to pick it up was Mesa. Over to the far side now. Working it is Michelle Gonzalez, as that one will go out. Again, we apologize for the late start on this game, but again, we're not in control of the reasons. Weather delays early in the day, I should say. A long one in the morning pushed everything back about 4 hours, I would say. Our initial game didn't start until about a little before 11. Then we got the second game off around 12:30. Obviously, this game started late due to the fact that there was a penalty kick showdown. We're trying to get everything back on track. And we appreciate those of you who might be watching perhaps after work, perhaps sneaking it in while you're at work, depending on where you are and what your situation is, especially those of you who are out in the eastern time zone of Cincinnati. Rolled over to the near side. On top of that one now is Kalini Massey. Kaylin Massey couldn't quite get the pass that she wanted. This one deflected up towards the goal, easily claimed by the goalkeeper. And it's getting to that point now where you can kind of see, even after the hydration break, that the heat is just getting to players, not necessarily being as crisp as they would like. Now the heat of the day at 4 o'clock besides instead of 11:30, you could argue whether or not that makes a huge difference, but the angle of the sun, everything is just kind of lower. It makes it for a much more uncomfortable situation. So players on both teams laboring just a little bit. They would like the halftime to come sooner rather than later so they can get a little bit more of an extended break, kind of refresh and regroup and come back at this one. But they still have plenty of time in this half to try to put their stamp on it. A good slide tackle there, cleanly winning the ball. Becky Dean going down, getting a little bit dirty on that one. The sun has dried out the grass, that's for sure. The ground itself is still a little bit murky, especially here in the sidelines. And Earlier, there was that area towards the middle of the pitch that was fairly muddy as well. Have not been able to get out there and see what kind of condition that is in. Can't be all that great. It's got to be pretty chewed up. The fields have held up through 2 days despite having strong storms at night, but they were able to drain enough, obviously having some rain this morning before we got to these games. And just wetted it enough to make it a little bit messy out there, and the grass not holding up quite as well. But here comes Dallas on the counter attack as Taylor Tufts trying to send a through ball. Not cleared away. The left-footed shot off the defender. A good idea there from Jada Thomas. She at least wins a corner kick. If that sneaks through, you might have a goal, but nevertheless an opportunity to put one in off a corner. Again, 0-0 is your score. CUP needs to get at least a point, but they would rather win this one to really keep their hopes of advancing alive. It'll be difficult even if they get the point, because then it comes down to all sorts of tiebreakers that you don't necessarily know anything about. One thing we do know is if there is another penalty kick shootout to be had, which is hard to know for sure, we will keep it here. Lesson learned after the boys' match, but ultimately that was still not our fault. So we'll put it back again in play off the goal kick. A couple substitutions about to come back in for CUP. Brittany Duncan is one of them, as Dallas has it over on the far sideline. Good cut back in towards the middle. Throw ball intended for Taylor Tufts, but stopped by the defender, and Dallas will be called for the foul. Olivia Shepard will be the other player to check back in for Cincinnati, as this one's a nice little touch over the top by Rhodes. Rhodes trying to win the ball back, as is Anna Padohil. Goes over to the far side. Long ball in. Rhodes was there, but so was the goalkeeper, Victoria Cruz. She's made a couple good saves, not necessarily putting that one in that category, but still confident goalkeeping to come out and get that one. Otherwise, if you stay on your line, who knows what Rhodes has in front of her. Smartly played up through the midfield by the goalkeeper. Back to the defensive line. Up towards the center circle now. Dean. Larbs. Oduyoye. Long ball up the far sideline. If it stays in, it could be dangerous. And they will say that it went out. The substitutions that I mentioned just a moment ago will check in. Also coming in now will be Emily Tovar for Dallas. Coming out will be Jordan Beard. She seems to be laboring just a little bit. There will be at least 1 minute of stoppage time added. Trying to track this one down is Desiree Ramirez. She will. Defender backs off just a couple steps. Ramirez going to challenge her. Takes it on the right, over to the left, looking for the cross. Nicely played there. Feet taken out from the offensive player. Dallas gets it back, but it matters not as the whistle goes for halftime. 0-0 will be your score heading into the break as this all-important Day 3 matchup between CUP and Dallas Kicks is at the half. We will take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have your second half of action. The score at the half is all tied up 0-0. This is the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships, proudly brought to you by Capri Sun, the official ready-to-drink juice of U.S. Youth Soccer. Kohl's, the official department store of U.S. Youth Soccer. Liberty Mutual Insurance, the official sponsor of U.S. Youth Soccer. Mango, an official snack of U.S. Youth Soccer. Nestle Nesquik, the official post-game drink of U.S. Youth Soccer. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Todd Panula, and we are just about set for second half action between CUP Gold and Dallas Kicks, 0-0 at the half. In this Group A matchup, obviously Dallas already just about cementing themselves into the knockout round as they have 6 points coming into this one. But they would like to just put the nail in the coffin and pick up 9 for this knockout round, for the round-robin portion of this tournament. CUP wanting to get the victory to give themselves the best chance to carry through. We've already seen a happen. The U14 boys matchup that preceded this one had to go to penalty kicks because of goal differential. It was all even between everybody, so they had to figure out who was going to be the extra team to go through. And that's not necessarily the way these young ladies want to decide things. Long ball intended for Jada Thomas, but it didn't quite have the bend on it that Samantha Mesa would have liked. .35-minute halves. We're roughly in the 37th minute here. Spinning away from the pressure, going back towards the defense. Playing it along the back line. Tovar continues it over to the far side. Met there by Marquez. Good passing over on the far side by Dallas, but again, that final ball just has not been there for any of these young ladies. Slide tackle there, a hard one, but fair. It goes out. It will be a CUP throw. Out for the goal kick. Ball bouncing around. Nobody getting a good solid touch on it. Cincinnati played it right into Michelle Slater. Foul goes against Dallas. Restart quickly. CUP trying to get it over to the near side, but nobody home. CUP able to make the steal, and again, not sure if it's the heat or just kind of an off day for both of these teams, but the pass is over near the sidelines, leaving a lot to be desired right now. A lot of effort being put in, though, as the heat continues to rain down. Out of the foot of Jada Thomas, trying to send it in. This one's knotted down. The ball still loose. Carrying it over towards the near sideline now. Guarded closely. Dallas trying to send a ball in, unsuccessful there. Probably would have been wiser to go back to Slater. Now the counterattack could be on. caught up in the wickets. Destiny Ramirez was the intended target. Up through the midfield, blasted back the other way. CUP trying to get onto it, kicked away at the last moment by the Dallas defense. Dallas trying to take it. Slater couldn't quite get the handle on it. Here comes Rhodes, offside. Substitute about to check in for each team. Coming in for Dallas is going to be Belerica Okendo. And Haley Miller will come back into the game for Cincinnati. That one was lofted towards goal. It had a lofty purpose, but unsuccessful there as Cruz was easily able to get between that one and the net. Out for a CUP throw. Another substitution going to come back in. Emily Torres. Jada Thomas will get a bit of a rest. Good work here by Duncan. Hands it off towards Miller. And instead that will roll out to the outside. Played back in. Still in a dangerous area. That one will go out this time for sure. Corner kick up coming. Becky Dean will take the corner opportunity. Right foots it. Takes an odd deflection, and it'll just go out of bounds. Goal kick. Dallas. Cincinnati trying to gain control of it. Taylor Tufts will come back into the game. Free kick one, yellow card's going to come out. It's going to go against Emily Torres, who had just come back into the game fairly recently. Ball comes back out loose into the midfield and then cleared away. Another free kick given, so Cincinnati will have another opportunity. Lofted in towards the top of the box. CUP able to get a head onto it, but not too much towards goal. Now the ball bouncing around. Too many yellow jerseys there, and it will be cleared away. Out for a Dallas throw. Game has slowed down quite a bit, and you have to kind of attribute a lot of that to the conditions. It is extremely hot here, as that one will easily roll out. .93 degrees right now in Tulsa, but you have to figure the heat index has got to be close to triple digits. A good steal here by Desiree Martinez. She takes the shot and a diving save. Adriana Brewer able to dive over towards the left and make that stop. CUP trying to go on the counterattack, and that one will roll out. Out again, this time for a Dallas throw. Dallas kicks, trying to send something up here. There's a random whistle. It sounded like it came from our field, but it did not. Probably did not pick that up on Mike, but nevertheless, just to let you know, Destiny Ramirez will check in for Dallas to give Emily Tovar a bit of a breather. Michelle Slater earns another throw, and she played that one off the defender. CUP stepping into that one. Now it's Taylor Tufts as they try the far side. Okendo. Again, those final balls just not really there right now. Okendo will let this one roll out. Becky Dean for CUP. Now here comes Dallas. They play a through ball. That was intended for mess up, but again, just not quite there. Anna Padohill trying to put on some pressure here. Dallas able to avoid it, at least for now. Duncan. Back to Beard, and Duncan again. Swift tried to steal it away. Now Duncan for Anna Padohill. But coming out to claim that one is Victoria Cruz. Trying to get in front of that one is Megan Oduyoye. Again, Dallas thwarting the CUP attack. It's long ball after long ball from both sides as they're trying to find some space. The running is getting to be more and more of a chore. Both these teams used to hot summers as this one goes wide, but the conditions here are just extremely humid, very hot, not making for a comfortable afternoon. And oftentimes it's one of those things that no matter how much you play in the summer, no matter how much the conditions might be equal to what you're used to, hot is hot. And it will zap you. Ellie Padohill comes back into the game now as she got a breather. Slater trying to get it into an attacking area. Wins the ball, pushed it too far away. Oduyoye got a piece of that one. Dallas will win the corner kick. Sent in on the corner kick. CUP heads it down. It's not out of danger yet. Back over to the near side. Pop-up kick again. Unable to get onto the end of it was Slater. Kaylin Massey sends it into the middle. Continued on over to the far side. Dallas trying to push the advantage now. They seem to have found a little bit of space. And that's easily swallowed up over on the far side. Dallas in retreat. Anna Padohill in the center circle, trying to pick up some steam here, whatever she's got left. The long touch up the near side. She beats the defender. Now she has a little bit of an angle if she can cut it over towards the end line. Cross out in front. Nobody in white there. The shot, and that one is blocked. Trying to get it out. CUP desperately trying to hold it in. Instead, a counter could be on here as it's over to the far side for Desiree Ramirez. Back onto the defensive line, but it will be a throw-in for Dallas Kicks. Substitutions coming in now for CUP. It'll be Caitlin Setters, Kennedy Bell, and Jordan Rode. Back in for Dallas is Jada Thomas and Jordan Beard. So there is the whistle. We'll get the hydration break. We'll take a quick break. Scoreless here, midway through the second half in this Group A matchup between CUP and Dallas Kicks. Back here after the hydration break, a well-needed one, well-deserved, as these ladies are working real hard, trying to get themselves onto the knockout round here at the National Championships. It's been a heck of a day. I hope you're enjoying the matchups presented by Turbo Sports Group. Remember, for all your video highlights and streaming needs, head on over to turbosportsgroup.com. And remember, after the tournament, you can get full videos as well as just highlights for purchase from Turbo Sports Group of any of the games that have happened in this tournament. That goes off of Dallas, and it'll be a throw. Flicked over the top, knotted down by Oduyoye, trying to get it again. Running onto it is Jada Thomas. She's got a bit of a break here. She gets a touch. The goalkeeper able to get a piece of it, and just enough. She just got enough of that ball without drawing the foul. A little bit unconventional, to say the least, from Brewer, but she got the job done. Ultimately, that's really all you can ask. Here comes Dallas. Perhaps that will breathe new life in them. Oduyoye will play it out after a goalkeeper had initially wanted to grab it. Probably would have been the better option. Jordan Beard asking for some more options, and that one will go out of play. Towards the middle. Kaylin Massey lost it. Now CUP trying to pick up some steam. The through ball from Kennedy Bell looking for Rhodes. Rhodes is going to catch up to it. She gets it into the box, slides after it, but not being able to do anything with it. Quickly trying a counterattack is Dallas, muscling off the defender. They play it up. Jada Thomas, once again, just the ball a little bit out of her reach. More substitutions coming in now for CUP. Becky Dean will come back into the game, as well as Anna Padohil, who had earned a well-deserved rest. One more substitution about to check in now for CUP. A couple more as well for Dallas. Coming into the game is Paige Elliott for CUP. Michelle Slater in for Dallas. Also back into the game is Michelle Gonzalez. CUP trying to get something going on the attack. The better of the chances has gone Dallas's way just a little bit prior to and immediately after the hydration break. And it's been kind of a tough battle for both of these teams as the weather conditions seemingly really affecting them. Nobody seems to have much possession. They just try to loft it upfield as it gets into Rhodes. Bounced up into her hand. The coaching staff for Dallas was appealing for it. Played off the defender. It will go out for a corner. No handball given. Lofted in, off the thigh, and there will go no further. Again, trying to get it up towards Jada Thomas, but the balls are not combining with the runs. Rhodes has it run out. It'll be a Dallas throw. This one goes out. Now it'll be another Dallas throw. Back into the game for CUP will be Olivia Shepard. Trying to send it over the top. Thomas trying to track it down. Oduyoye get a piece of it. Now Thomas has it. It won't settle in. Diving out. Getting it around the keeper. Jada Thomas puts it up towards the goal. Oduyoye with the on-line clearance. CUP will send it over the near side. Held in along the line by Paige Elliott. What work there by Megan Oduyoye, clearing that one off the line, the goalkeeper. This one up through the middle. Rhodes trying to muscle off the defender. Does so. She'll get around one. Can she send her in? She gets it over to Anna Padohill. Padohill into the box. Takes a bad angle chance. That one will go out for a corner as Victoria Cruz got the palms to it. Back into the game now for Dallas is Jordan Martinez as the substitutions coming a little bit more often now, trying desperately to keep those legs fresh. As I mentioned, Dallas would be fine with a draw. That would definitely still see them through. Also about to check back in is Kaylin Massey. Corner kick upcoming for CUP, though. Could this one be the one that finally breaks the camel's back? Footer, decent height on it. Flick towards goal. And it ends up going out. Head balls galore here as that one's popped back up into the air. CUP trying to find something. They'll work it over towards the right side, cutting it back in towards the top of the box. It goes in and rolls ever so gingerly towards Victoria Cruz. CUP now with a bit more of the attack, as that one was thwarted by the Dallas defense. Over the far side for Slater. Slater putting on the moves. She looked a little bit worse for wear when she first came in, but now she's caught a little bit more. Now the good through ball looking for Emily Torres. And once again, it just will not find that final touch. Still a throw-in in a dangerous area. Dallas looking for all 9 points made available to them. This one crossed in, and a good shot there by Slater. Great positioning by Brewer. She didn't know too much about it, but ultimately the shot went right into her. Slater, who just almost had that goal, able to put that one in. Oduyoye plays it away. Now the counterattack could be on for Dallas as they're pressuring forward. This one played up for Anna Padohill. She will track it down, trying to keep it in before it crosses that end line. She's able to evade one defender. The second attempt by the defender was able to poke it loose, and it'll be a throw-in. Substitution coming in now for CUP. Haley Miller. Time ticking away a little bit for CUP. They would benefit from a point, but since we are not very sure of what occurred in the other match, 4 points might not be allowed to cut it. Desiree Ramirez about to come back into the game as well, as this one sent high up through the midfield. Slater able to find the handle, trying to take it through. She's got a man running. That was Emily Torres coming over towards the near side, but Slater did not see it in time. Trying to win the ball there unsuccessfully was Dallas in the offensive end. CUP winning the free kick. Rolled along. That's not going to accomplish much. Anna Padohill had it for a moment. Now to Duncan, trying to go over the top, but nobody there. Duncan will get a second opportunity off the defender, but still in possession. And then tripping on the ball was Brittany Duncan. Good ball here over to the near side of the number 10, Samantha Mesa. Looking for options. She's got a player running over towards keep it. Now she plays it over here to the near side. Emily Torres trying to center one into the box. Slater was there, but the defender was there too. Jordan Martinez, as the pace quickens here. Perhaps a second win for both squads as we've been end-to-end. Back towards the box. And this one will roll out. Corner kick. Desiree Ramirez will come back into the game. Samantha Mesa will come in after some great work getting and earning this corner. This could be the kick that gives them all 9 points. We will see. Right-footed. Here comes the corner. Way up in the air. A player on the end of it. Shot right at the goalkeeper. Okendo got a good head on it, but unfortunately for her, it was right at her opposition. Now CUP nods it down right into the turf. That was Duncan. Now attacking here could be Ramirez. She's going to bring it in fresh off the bench. Attacking towards the penalty area. The coaches of Dallas wanting the free kick not to be had. The official says it was a clean sliding tackle. Counterattack is on here for Paige Elliott. Into the box now for Anna Padohill, and offside. Coach Juan Martinez and his assistant being very vocal with their team, imploring them to keep it up. They've had a lot of good pressure, but so at CUP. Paige Elliott will bring it up towards the near side, wanting to cut it in towards the box. Excellently defended there by Kaylin Massey. Sand in towards the far post. Cruz will come out and make the grab. Lunging towards the ball. Now it comes near side. Emily Torres has got some space. Quickly closed down. Centered. Gets it to Thomas after the second attempt on the ball was loose. Ramirez from the left side. Trot towards goal. Rebound is there. And it's in. They score! Michelle Slater puts it in and makes it 1-0 in favor of the Dallas Kicks as they attempt to take all 9 available points. The Dallas Kicks with their 4th goal of the tournament in 3 games, perhaps cementing themselves all 9 points and potentially ending the season of CUP. That all depends on the other result from the previous games, but right now we're focused right here. CUP needs an equalizer now. They put so much effort into this game, and to fall behind now must be heartbreaking for those young girls. Jubilation on the other side for Dallas Kicks as they are only about 5 minutes plus stoppage time away from getting that first place in Group A and carrying on to the knockout round. Sun continues to beam down here. CUP cannot hold that one in. It will be a Dallas throw. Substitutions coming in as they attempt to keep those legs fresh as the heat continues to affect some players. Going on at first was Samantha Mesa, and joining her will be Emily Tovar. Time waning away for CUP. Dallas in control off the Michelle Slater goal. Slater, the aforementioned goal scorer, looking for options. She's got space in front. She's going to take it all. Tries to play it through, but that one well too close to the goalkeeper. There would have been offsides called, but the referee allowing play to continue. Now still Rhodes, able to find a good header towards the box. Rhodes trying to track it down. The defense is looking tired. Okendo can't quite get to it, but neither can Rhodes as that one rolls out. Players desperately trying to keep themselves cool. Can't have heat exhaustion at this point in the tournament, regardless of whether your tournament is done or whether you're carrying on. Not healthy. Keeping it in over on the far side is Dallas. They've got options here on the near wing. Instead, they go to Slater. Slater cuts it back in towards the middle, evades the defender, gets it over to Emily Torres. It bounced off of her foot a little bit awkwardly, but she's still in control. Back up towards the top. Played back nicely. Trying to bring it up is Michelle Gonzalez. Her shot is off the mark. This one rolls back in towards Brewer. She'll put a big foot into it. CUP trying to get something going here to keep their hopes alive. Time is waning ever so short. Haley Miller from the corner brings it back in. Left foots it towards goal, and Cruz out to make the grab. Took a bit of a bump there. And there it is. There is the final whistle. 3 points and all 9 to be claimed by the Dallas Kicks. The goal scored late in the game, probably about 5 minutes before the whistle, was scored by Michelle Slater. And Dallas will definitely be continuing on to the knockout round as they top Group A. That will wrap it up for our coverage on this Group A U14 matchups. Before we go, we want to definitely make sure to thank our sponsors as they come through. Turbo Sports Group, they have managed to come with all the coverage on this tournament. Also, Nike Soccer, the official supplier of US Youth Soccer. Olive Garden, the official dining room of US Youth Soccer. Sports Authority, the official sporting goods retailer of US Youth Soccer. Wilson Trophy Company, the official awards, medals, and pins supplier of US Youth Soccer. And we also want to send a shout out to NSCAA, a proud partner of US Youth Soccer. So for everybody here at Turbo Sports, I'm Todd Panula. Once again, the final is 1-0 in favor of Dallas Kicks. So until the next time, have a good afternoon.